It's Walter, the Blu-Grit Garage. Tonight's U-joint night. I already took the U-joint off the back. The drive shaft that came with the car was steel, excuse me, and it didn't have any U-joints in it. I went to put the U-joints in. One of the ears or something was bent. I mean, it looked kind of beat up anyway. It would go good on the input shaft part, but the part that was actually on the drive shaft was bent. And you got it down a little bit and then it would kind of bind. So I don't know what this came out of. It's an aluminum drive shaft, but it's the right length. I got it from a friend. He was just getting rid of a bunch of stuff, so I never throw anything away. So you just take a small socket, which I have a small socket on this piece of Gorilla Tape here because I kept dropping it. And basically, for instance, you put the socket and you push it to where it's flush on the other side. You can see I already pushed this one down. And then you have a bigger socket. You got to make sure that big socket is bigger than the cup. I got my Craftsman 5.5-inch vise, and like I said, I started it kind of like this, and then put the small socket here, big socket there, tighten it, and I use my trusty PVC kind of breaker bar. And I don't heave hole with it. I just use it because I can actually feel what's going on, just in case, for instance, you don't have this line up here and it's bottoming out against the edge of the socket instead of coming through. So, and then these things have these clips that fit in this little recess here. You'll see the clips here. I use a pair of bent needle nose. I like them, and you squish it and take the small screwdriver and pull it up a little bit. And if it doesn't come out, take the big screwdriver. And you got to kind of wear glasses. I had one shoot out. It actually went to the front of the car, and it's a pretty good distance. So, and then what I'm going to do is the input shaft and the rear end have a smaller U-joint. So I'm going to take one of those off, and I'm going to take it to the auto parts store. And I hear they have Adaptor U-joints. This is bigger this way. They have one that's bigger this way, but then it's smaller this way to fit the existing. So I'll have a nice fancy aluminum drive shaft, which I hear works better on the highway because they ride smoother. The balance isn't affected as much on the aluminum as the steel. So we'll see what happens. But the other issue we have with here is I turn the wheel on this side. Well, I could turn the wheel on this side. I guess I just did the brakes. The guy had the adjusters on the wrong side. I got them adjusted a little too tight, but you spin the wheel, it feels like gravel. So I'm going to be putting this, my pile of parts is 57 Ford 9-inch, 350 gear limited slip, and it's going to go in here for the No Name Nationals. So let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.